Sorry, I'm tacking this onto the beginning because I forgot to mention it. But if you have been filling up baby bottles with loose change, with paper bills, please bring those back this coming Sunday. That fundraiser goes through the month of March. So please bring any of those baby bottles that are filled up with loose change and cash back this Sunday. Thank you.
Mercy Village Church, it's Holy Week. We are approaching Easter very quickly. We will do something on Good Friday. I'll share that with you here in just a second. But first, Easter Sunday, invite people to come out. This is one of the most likely Sundays of the year, even for non-believers, people who are not engaged in church at all, to say yes to an invitation if it's personally given from somebody in their life. And so please invite people to come. And then for our members and regular attenders, I've said this in the last pastor's update and again on Sunday morning, and I want to say it one more time. Please come early, park far, and sit close. This is the one Sunday of the year where the crowd is historically very, very large. And so we know going in that there's a high likelihood that we'll have a big crowd here on Sunday that will include a lot of visitors or people who very rarely attend. And so we want to extend hospitality to them. So as members and regular attenders, if you come early, that means you'll be here to greet and to help out with anything that you can just throw yourself into anything that maybe needs done as we're preparing for breakfast and the gathering. By parking far, we leave those up close parking spaces for our visitors. And then by sitting up close, we do the same thing. We make a space in the back and that more socially comfortable, those socially comfortable seats in the back for those who are visiting with us. So please come early, park far, sit close. Breakfast is at 10 a.m. The service, of course, is at 10:30. And for those of you with kids, with little kids, maybe that are going to be dismissed during for kids classes, maybe have the little ones sit on your lap just to make more space in the rows, since we'll be standing most of the time for music anyway. So if you have little kids, maybe you can scrunch in and have them sit on your lap. Good Friday. So Good Friday is a day of reflecting on the death of Jesus Christ and the cost of our sin through his that was paid through his death. And so it's a time of somber reflection, stereotypically. We're not doing anything complex. It's going to be simple. We're going to have a time of prayer, reflection, and communion. It'll be 1 hour long. It'll be very simple, 6:30 this Friday. It's the first time we've been able to do it because we don't have the Easter egg hunt this year because of spring break. The gathering space will be open. The lights will be dimmed. There'll be music. And I'll kind of be leading us through a time of prayer and reflection as we reflect on the price that Jesus paid on the cross. And so I really think it'll be meaningful. It won't be high production value, but I believe it'll be meaningful. And so if you want to join at 6:30, from 6:30 to 7:30 this Friday evening for a time of reflection and prayer that will end with the serving of communion, so you can have communion on Good Friday as we commemorate the death of Jesus. Would love to see you there. This coming Sunday on Easter, if you want to read ahead and get a taste for what's coming, Mark chapter 5. Mark chapter 5, verses 21 through 43. It's a lot of verses, but it's narrative. We're going to walk through this story of a man whose daughter was sick to the point of death. And he was looking for resurrection power. And a woman who had been sick for 12 years, an outcast in her community, who was looking for resurrection in her life. And someone who's dead, literally dead, looking for resurrection. And how Jesus steps in and makes death itself work backwards. And that's beautiful. Can't wait to share that together with you. We'll sing songs of resurrection. We'll have a sermon of resurrection. We'll read of the resurrection. We'll pray of the resurrection. We'll celebrate the resurrection. I can't wait to do that together on Easter Sunday. Get ready. He is risen. And your line is, he is risen indeed. So come ready to shout that out on Sunday morning. This Easter, he is risen. He is risen indeed. Love you guys. See you on Easter.